Today I show you how to get the standalone version of Logic Pro on your MacBook, not the part that comes with the Apple Creator subscription, but the part that is standalone. So first I want to go and search for it. Logic, it's already installed. So Logic Pro is already installed here, and I have the option to use Apple Creator Studio. So you can use Creator Studio. This is a subscription that includes Logic Pro and other applications, but I only need the Logic Pro here. And this is some information in the App Store, and it has an in-app purchase for the price. So I will choose to open it. Okay, so I open the applications list and type Logic. The app is already installed. If you don't have it installed, you can go to the App Store. So in the App Store here, allow the microphone. Okay, so here this version is the actual version for the Creator subscription, and it's not the one I want actually. It's with the monthly, annual subscription and all that. So yeah, it's expired. I don't want to renew it, and I want to make sure that I install the right version. So it looks like there are two versions of Logic. There is this version, the Logic Pro, and this one is installed, but there is also the Logic Pro version. This is the standalone version. So you have to type on this one. The amount here might be different for you. This is about 200 euro. This is about 200 euro for Logic Pro. This is a DAW software to make music, and I'm not really a professional with this. It's just for fun, but I think it's an interesting thing to play around with. Here it is a Logic Pro Professional Music Production. Okay, I like that. And here you see the price. If it's free, you have a button that says Get, or if you already bought it or you paid for it, you have like a cloud icon to download it. So I'm gonna press the amount here. This is about 200 euro in lei. So this is a one-time charge for this amount. Okay, so it's gonna charge this amount. I have to choose the card. I'm gonna use the Touch ID. Okay, the payment method will be charged. Okay, buy it. I should choose the payment method. Okay, I have to open the application for the card to approve the transaction. It's approved. And it's gonna start downloading immediately. The amount was charged on the card. It shows like it's even some confetti. And it's installing Logic Pro on the MacBook Air. I hope it works on MacBook Air. It should be working. And this version is not really necessary anymore. So yeah, I could uninstall this app. This is the Logic Pro app, and this app is half of the reason why I bought this MacBook Air. And now you see the new logo there. Do you want all documents with extension to open with Logic Pro, or you keep using it? Okay, so I'll use the new one. They have the same name. This is a bit strange, but okay. And a few notifications here. Okay. So this version I have to Command Q to close it. And now I can open the new version, allow access to the microphone, and this is some information about the new version of Logic Pro. And there are some packs to download: Hip Hop Essential, Electronic Essential, Studio. The standalone version of Logic Pro is installed, and the subscription version of Logic Pro is no longer needed. Okay, I'm gonna start Logic Pro now. I'll show you how it looks like. So the Logic Pro is open. I could create a template, empty project, say MIDI. Now the standalone version of Logic Pro is installed and you can use it. This is the version 12.3. This is the standalone version of Logic Pro, is not with the subscription. You can remove the subscription version if you wanted to by dragging it into the trash, and then when you empty the trash, the application is gone. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you install the standalone Logic Pro, and this is how the icon looks like. That's the standalone, that's the subscription version. And the name is the same, so it is a bit confusing. Thanks for watching.